starts with breaking news.
Good evening to you. This is WNBF News at 5 o'clock. Eric Weisfeld here with Chief Meteorologist Jamie Arnold, and we do have breaking news for you tonight. We're issuing first alert weather days for this coming Tuesday and Wednesday. This is as we track soon to be Debby in the tropics. So, Jamie, what do we need to know right now?
We just got that brand new advisory that is out. If you have your First Alert weather app, you already know what's happening and what we're dealing with out there right now. But let's give you that latest update here. It's still just a disturbance, but it's gradually starting to get a bit better organized now as it's kind of drifting its way in and around the Cuba area and pushing its way slowly off to the west-northwest at around 16 miles per hour. It is forecast to become a tropical depression as we work our way into tomorrow, and then a tropical storm late tomorrow or Sunday. You can see that here on the forecast track coming ashore, likely somewhere here across central and western Florida as a fairly strong tropical storm as we head into late Sunday, Sunday night into early Monday, then potentially riding up the coast or just offshore or just inland from the beaches as a tropical storm as we head into the middle part of next week. Let's take you in a little bit closer here for a better view of that forecast track. And you can notice the time frame on here showing it not really moving too quickly. This is Tuesday afternoon, likely somewhere south of us as a 50-mile-per-hour tropical storm, but likely intensifying, especially if it's out over the warm water. Then by the time we head into Wednesday afternoon, likely somewhere north of us is a fairly strong tropical storm at that point. But remember, the center could be anywhere within this red shaded area, and that will have big impacts on what type of weather we see here locally. Now, because that forecast is going to be changing quite a bit, though, we do have that first alert weather day in place as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday for those potential impacts from a developing Debby. The magnitude of those impacts, which areas see those impacts, those are all likely going to be changing a bit as we head through the next few days, as is typical this time of the year as we're heading through the hurricane season and start to deal with these systems. So nothing too out of the ordinary as far as what we're looking at right now, but it's one of those situations where we're certainly going to want to keep a close eye on things. I know a lot of people are busy for the weekend. Keep checking back.
Absolutely. All right, so first alert weather days are now set for 2 days next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tell us what this means for viewers at home.
You know, it's not like we're hyping anything. We're just saying, hey, look, you know what? Tuesday and Wednesday, those are the days we really want you to pay attention to the forecast because there is at least some potential for some of that disruptive weather. A couple of tips for you this weekend. Get out, go to the pool, go shopping, go to the beach, but keep checking back in with us because we are going to be issuing those updates. In fact, here's some helpful information for you. Brand new forecast tracks are issued every day at 5 a.m., 11 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. As those tracks come out, we're going to instantly be giving you an update on your First Alert weather app, on all of our social media platforms, WNBFnews.com. So make sure you download that weather app and keep up with all of those changes. And again, I know we've got a lot of folks maybe new in town, not quite familiar with how these things work around here in hurricane season. Things are going to be changing a bit, so keep up with those changes as we head through the weekend. And again, focusing on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week for the best chance for potential impacts. Not a slam dunk, but certainly something we're going to be watching.
And you may think we sound like a broken record, but really, again, it is such a good piece of advice for you. The First Alert weather app, the best way to stay up to date on the tropics these coming days, really all summer long, because things can change in an instant. And all you have to do is scan that QR code right there on the side of your screen. Also, be sure you turn on your alerts. That's to have notifications just like these sent straight to your phone. We are the only local weather app giving you video updates on the newest data as soon as it all comes in.